turn it over to the media in just a moment. And they're going to have questions and answers for you and your players. Would you like to start by just some opening comments?
Okay, yeah, you know, such a tremendous football team I have. I'm blessed to coach every day. And, tonight wasn't our night. It just kind of was, credit Amite. They played extremely well, especially defensively. This wasn't our night tonight. But, I just want to, this team's been so good this year, answered so many challenges. Our offense has been one of the best in the state. Sitting next to my left is leading rusher, leading touchdown in the state, and they've been great all year. And one night of bad football isn't the end of the world. This team will be back. 17 starters will come back. We'll be back, and I just want to tip my hat to my senior class of this special team, special group of guys. They've been to 3 state championship games, and that's hard to do. It's hard to be consistent and do that. I want them, that's my message. I want to make sure they understand that's hard to do. That's a lot to be proud about now. Any questions?
Do we need the mic? Or I didn't know if we needed. Coach, tough to run the ball. What did you see that they were doing so effective to keep you guys checked?
Yeah, just need to watch the film, but it's like that every week. Everybody says, "Oh, I got on the box." Well, that's every week for us. That's nothing new. They made the plays. They had good players, and they were ready. They lined right, and they did a good job. It was a war down there. I loved our drive early in the first half. We really took it to them. We failed to score. We missed the field goal. That was big. It was kind of telling. That was a big drive right there. I feel like we could have got points or a touchdown. I think you see a totally different game. I think we started scrambling when we didn't score there. It probably got a little bit, antsy when we shouldn't have. But, that's what you get in these games. When you get the final 2, it's going to be a slugfest. We look defensively. We had an opportunity there. We scored in the second half. We shut them out. We win. And that's. We look at this a bunch of different ways. It's a good Amite program. A lot of seniors on that team. We beat them at their place last year, and so credit to those guys. They're on a good program over there, and they were the better team today.
And 2 critical penalties: the holding that brings the touchdown back, and then the roughing the kicker that gives them a touchdown right after that. Just your vantage point on that. What you see?
Well, I really haven't seen the film. You don't want to see. I hope it was a New York City mugging for that penalty to come down right there. We're fixing to go in and score. Like I said, we score there. It's a different ball game completely. I watched the film. Hey, the ref was there. He had a better view than I did. You got to play a lot of football to play after that play. And as far as the roughing the kicker, kids just trying to make a play. They say more kids stumbled into them. I really didn't see it. I know there's contact with the kicker, so it is what it is. You got to keep playing football, and they made more plays than we did tonight. So I don't want to sound like sour apples.
Next question.
Coach's team averaged 47 points a game.
Into the mic, please.
I'm sorry, 47 points a game in the playoffs. And I know last year you scored 30-something on them. Why was it so difficult this time? Did they make some adjustments?
Yeah, we watched the film again, but just what we saw quickly, on the sideline, they made some adjustments, and again, I just really point back to that drive. I felt like it was one of those turning points in the game. When we scored there, we get going. As you saw, we scored the second half. It was a shot in the arm, and we got going again, and it's just one of those deals. We did score. I think we started pressing a little bit, and it's my job to make sure that we relax and play. Thank you for bringing up that. We've got a tremendous group of guys on that side of the ball. They have played tremendous this year, and I appreciate you giving that average up because, a lot of people will hammer us tonight because, we didn't have a great night offensively, but those guys are tremendous, and a lot of them come back next year. And London set such a great example to those young running backs behind him. We want to feel like we'll be right here, and hopefully we'll be the ones that adjust and come back a little hungrier.
But that drive was like 47 yards, I think, 8 plays. He scores for the holding them.
It's a beautiful drive. I mean, it was the textbook. It was the blueprint for Manny football. a beautiful drive. You know, gosh, it seemed like it was 8, 9 minute drive. I'm not sure what it was exactly, but man, it was beautiful. And it's just what we are: the body, the body, the body, the body, and then the knockout. And you know, again, that's part of the game. Penalties, you have to overcome it. We should have hit that field goal. We should have kept going. And my job is to rally the troops, and evidently I didn't do a good enough job today.
Was it something they did defensively though? You know,
Yeah, they made some adjustments, some tweaks here, you know, some missed blocks here, some great plays by them. You know, it is what it is. You know, it's just I want to give them credit. I mean, they played extremely hard. Got a lot of seniors that didn't want to go out and lose to Manny again, and they really played well. And I want to make sure that that's what I'm saying here. They played better tonight. It was their night, and they deserve to be the champion. And I have a ton of respect for that program. I hate they're moving up to 3A. I wish we could do it again, you know, next year. You know, but kudos to them. That's football. When you get on the big stage like that, it's going to be a heavyweight fight. And tonight, they threw one more than we did.
Coach Jeremiah Tackett, I mean, I know this is kind of still fresh right now, but I guess these feelings right now, I mean, how much does that motivate you to come back out here and try and get next year?
Who wants to take that first? Okay.
It hurts. It hurts. As much as we worked the whole year, I mean, from the beginning of the summer, it was on our mind, coming in, being back-to-back state championship team. And we worked so hard and didn't get the outcome we wanted, so it's going to be a lot of motivation for next year, and I'm sure we'll go back next Monday and get right back to work.
Damn right.
Question coming over here.
Who want to answer?
It hurts. We had a long summer, a long season, a real hard practice and good workouts. It hurts to lose in the last game, and to see my brother leave London Williams, and he was motivated me, and he taught me how to run the ball good. He taught me how to do good things in the backfield.
Question right here.
I want to start off with London, man. I know this is not how you want to go out your senior year, but you just hear Jeremiah just give you the utmost praise. You just see the people in the locker room, you know, following your lead. You know, how does that make you feel? I know this is not the best feeling that you lost, but there's some positive that come out of that. How does that make you feel?
Does it feel good to show that I'm leaving a positive example upon our team, and just to see people look up to me feel good?
Absolutely.
And one more for Coach. I just want to ask, this game to me was about momentum. You had 7 minutes down on the drive. I mean, you didn't capitalize on points. Then you score. You didn't get the onside kick, but you didn't capitalize again. You could just talk about the momentum swings during the game.
That's football. Momentum's huge. And you know, I'm going to say it, next year it'll be my rallying cry. These kids are going to get sick of hearing it. You know, we had a moment to seize the momentum and get on the board and roll, and it didn't happen. You know, you know, the onside kick was a shot in the arm. We got to go down the field. We got to score. You know, and again, I know a lot of people say, man, listen, you don't understand how good this team's been running the football. They have smashed people. They've smashed 11-man boxes all year. It's what they do. It's what they do. And they love doing it, and they're good at it. You know, you just tip your hat tonight to me. They played better. We can find nobody do that to us all year. And they played well. I want those young men to know that. They had a great night tonight. It was their night. We can play again tomorrow, and it may be different. But tonight's their night. It's their year.
Question.
Coach, this is for you in London. After the semifinal game, you said London was going to have a chance to show some people what he could do in the Dome today. Do you feel like you did that?
Well, you know, it wasn't like it was tough sledding out there for him. I felt like he kept running, the kind of kid he is. You know, late in the game, he was still giving it to him. You know, you look at it, you see the time left. You know, it's a 2-score game. He's still rolling up in there, and he's still giving it to him, bouncing off tackles. And that last touchdown late in the game is what he is. He was fighting. We're about the scoreboard, man. We got to score. Let's go. And I'm gonna miss this kid because this kid's been humble. He comes in. He's a tireless worker. He's kind of Terrence Williams' understudy, and this year wasn't too big for him to be the guy. And I can't say enough about him. He's a tremendous kid that's done everything we ask, and now he's got some opportunities that he well deserves. And he's going to do great things. He's going to make a football team better. But he knows we love him, and I appreciate the 4 years of what he's done for this program.
London, do you have any comment on your performance today?
This one also for London, as you reflect on your senior year, you do leave a state champion from a year ago. what do you want these underclassmen to approach with next year as they try to get back to the stage once again?
I mean, just go back to work Monday, go back and work harder to get back to the point that we was at today. And the next time they come, don't fall short, finish the thing.